Hey guys, how's it going? If you're a fan of Worldbox or just curious to know what this amazing God simulator has in store for 2024, stick with me until the end of this video. The updates are bringing features that will completely change the way we play, so go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything else. First of all, for those who don't know, Worldbox is a simulator where you take on the role of a god and can create and destroy worlds as you wish. The game lets you create entire civilizations with humans, orcs, elves, and even dwarves, and see how they develop and interact in your world. You can help these civilizations grow or, well, destroy everything with natural disasters, meteors, and even plagues. Worldbox has been in early access for a while, but in 2024 it's bringing updates that greatly increase the depth of the simulation. And best of all, there are plenty of new features, from new evolution mechanics to more detailed ways to control your creatures and civilizations. And so I don't get lost, I'm going to make a few topics for us to follow, starting with the family system and genealogy. Let's start with the first big new feature, the family system. This update will allow you to create family ties between the characters in your world. That's right, now you can see dynasties forming with complete family trees that show who the parents, children, grandchildren, and even ancestors of the characters are. But it's not just for looks, these family ties directly affect gameplay. The relationships between family members can influence behavior with alliances and even wars. Imagine seeing a kingdom divided by a feud between two families that started generations ago. Now that's possible. The most interesting thing is that you have full control over all the elements. You can customize the family crests, change the names, and follow each one's history in the new menu. This adds an extra layer of depth that should please both players who enjoy detailed simulation and those who like to tell their own stories within the game with detailed graphics and statistics. Now, for those who love to analyze what's happening in their world, the new updates have brought detailed graphs and statistics about practically everything. You'll be able to view data on how civilizations are developing, ongoing wars, alliances, cultures, and even the family dynasties we mentioned earlier. These graphs transcend civilizations. You can also monitor the state of kingdoms, cities, the wars that have happened, clans, and even the species of creatures. This will be very useful for those who want to manage the progress of their world in a more strategic way, or for those who like to follow the chaos that arises when everything is on the brink of destruction. And the coolest thing is that you can see the evolution over time, so you can get a complete overview of how your world reached its current state. And for the more methodical players, this is a real treat. The 2024 update introduces a subspecies system, which is a significant new feature alongside evolution and biomes. Now, when a new creature is born, it can belong to a subspecies, which will directly influence its physical and behavioral characteristics. These subspecies evolve as more creatures are born and their populations grow. And the most interesting thing is that the biomes they live in also have a significant impact. Depending on the environment and the available food, the creatures can develop new genetic traits. In other words, the environment will alter your creature's behavior and appearance, adding a layer of strategy and experimentation. You can test different combinations of biomes and creatures to see how they evolve and adapt. It's almost like creating your own natural selection experiment within the game. In addition, the update also brought new biomes to explore. This includes areas with unique climate features, which will make the ecosystem simulation even more realistic and diverse. New resources, minerals, and divine powers. And of course, we can't forget about the new resources and divine powers that have been added. The game now has new minerals and resources that your civilizations can mine and use to build. This makes the development of cities and kingdoms even more expansive and complex, not to mention it's really interesting too, right guys? Besides that, new divine powers have been introduced, which gives you even more ways to interact with the world. Whether it's to help a civilization prosper or, let's say, drop a meteor on it, there are plenty of options. These new features are perfect for those who want to customize their playstyle even more. Whether as a benevolent or vengeful god, the possibilities are growing more and more. And the feeling of control over your world has never been so strong. And to top it off, the Worldbox team also made several improvements to the game with bug fixes and balance adjustments. This means the experience will be even smoother, without those issues that could break the immersion. And best of all, 2024 promises more updates in the future. According to the developers, there are still many mechanics being planned to tie all the simulation parts together in an even more cohesive way. For long-time players, there's still much to explore. Well guys, these were the main updates for Worldbox in 2024. It's a game that only gets better with time, and these new updates show just how much potential it has. Caters to all players from family dynamics to species evolution. If you like these updates, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to catch future videos. Comment down below what you like most about this update and how you're going to use these new tools in your world. Thanks for watching and see you next time!